Correct, yes. So, so past simple, you need to say when the action happened exactly. Maybe you need to be more specific. You need to give some kind of time phrase which talks about when the action happened. Present perfect, of course, you cannot say that. You can say the last time, or you can say how many times you've done that, but you can't say when exactly. Okay, so let's move on. So here in this lesson, we will talk about nouns and verbs. And we'll also learn the difference between adjectives which end in ed and adjectives which end in ing. So for example, interested and interesting. Can you tell me, maybe you've got an idea here. What's the difference between using the adjective interesting and interested?
Interesting, maybe it's a noun.
Not exactly. Okay, can you use it as an example?
I have like farming, or you mean about what adjective?
Do you think it's an adjective or a noun?
Farming, it's a noun.
Okay, but interesting?
Interesting, it's an adjective.
Correct. But what about interested?
It's adjective, also adjective.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
You're right, but what's the difference?
Maybe it's different meaning. Have different meaning.
Can you use one of them in a sentence?
I have an interesting book.
Correct. Okay, I have an interesting book. So the book is interesting, right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, but interested?
This book is interested.
Are you sure about this?
No.
Okay, try again. You're close. Okay, at least you used interesting correctly, which is good. Let's use another example like, okay, maybe this is easier, this one. I'll give you another example. Okay, boring and bored. Boring and bored. It's the same idea. Just give me two examples. One of them with boring, one of them with bored.
Okay. Not rich. Not reaching and reached.
No.
No. Okay. It's difficult to find the.
Okay.
We can do.
Boring and bores. These are two adjectives, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So how can you use them in a sentence? Just talk about something boring and
okay.
use bored.
This game is bored.
This what?
This game. Yes, maybe it's in the past. Bored or not?
No.
We used it in the past.
Even if you use it in the present, it's the same. Because it's an adjective. I remember adjectives aren't affected by time. They're the same. They don't change in time. Adjectives, and they don't become plural like nouns. They're the same.
Yeah. Okay.
But you have two forms because your first answer is right when you said both of them are adjectives. Actually, both of them are adjectives. You're right. But in this lesson, we will see what's the difference between interesting and interested, and between boring and bored. Okay. So don't worry about it. With a few examples, it will become very clear. So you'll see the difference between them. All right, so we're going to learn about this in today's lesson, the ed and the ing adjectives, and we are going to talk a little bit about some verbs and nouns which are related to television. So in this lesson, there's lots of television. We're going to talk about television. Let's start with some vocab. Let's start with some vocabulary in the first exercise. All right, so here we have a box of words and phrases which are all related to television. But we can divide all these words, we can divide them into three groups or three categories. So we have TV equipment, TV programs, and TV verbs. Okay?
Okay.
So I'd like you to start dividing these words. Maybe some of them are new, I'm not sure, but at least use the ones you know, okay? So the ones you know, you can just tell me 1, 2, or 3. So I can put 1, 2, and 3, and we can decide later when we check them if that's right or not, okay? So we have cable or satellite TV. Cable or satellite TV, this is TV equipment. Do you know what equipment means?
Yes, it means, I want another word. Equipment. Something we use to help.
Yes. Yeah, we use equipment to help us do things, right?
Yes.
So we need TV equipment to watch TV, because if you don't have the equipment, impossible. You cannot.
We can't see channel or.
Exactly. You can't see the channel. You can't change the channel.
Sign.
Correct. All right. So you know what equipment means. I think you know what TV programs also means. It's clear.
Yes.
And then we have some TV verbs. Okay. So cable or satellite TV, of course, this is equipment. The news, this is a program. Turn on, this is a TV verb. All right. So let's go through all the words and let's just say 1, 2, or 3. So we have a chat show. What's this? 1, 2, or 3?
A program.
All right. So it's a program.
TV programs.
So this is 2. The remote control?
Equipment. TV equipment.
Turn off?
Turn off, TV verbs.
A soap opera?
A program, TV program.
Right. A documentary?
A TV program.
Change channels?
Equipments. TV equipments.
Are you sure? What do we mean when we say change channels?
Yes, a verb, I'm sorry. TV verbs.
Yeah, correct. A reality TV program?
TV program.
A game show?
TV program.
A DVD player?
Equipment, TV equipment.
A current affairs program?
Program, TV programs.
Okay. Record?
Verb, TV verb.
A 3D TV?
TV. Equipment.
A sitcom?
I don't know what's the meaning. Sitcom, but I think equipment.
Okay, so sitcom is new. A drama?
Program, TV program.
Download?
Download TV verb.
Cartoon?
Cartoon program, TV program.
All right. Okay, so I think most of them, almost all of them are correct. But let's check 134. Let's see if there's any extra information. Maybe there's a matching exercise. Let's take a look at that, and then we can come back. So here we have 36, 135. So let's check if there are any. Okay, so this is 35. Okay, so let's check the new word, because you know all the words. We don't have to check them, but just check Sitcom. Tell me what you think it means. And also current affairs program. I don't know if you know what it means, current affairs. Do you know what it means, current affairs programs?
No.
All right, so you can read the definition and tell me what you think it means.
Okay. Has reports and discussions about things that are happening in the news. Yes. Like news, but reports.
Yes, it's like a program about the news. Okay.
Yes.
So do you know what current means?
Yes. مجرى.
Correct. This is one of the meanings. هذه واحدة من المعاني صح. فمعنى ثاني. هذه current مجرى لما تستعملها ك noun. But if you use it like an adjective, it has another meaning. Have you heard of the expression currently? I'm currently busy. I'll call you later.
في الوقت الحالي.
Correct. Yes. Affairs.
Affairs عرض أو معرض أو.
You're talking about fair. أنت بتتكلم عليها fair من غير.
Okay.
إحنا مش بالليبي مرات نقولوا أفاري أفاريات أفاري اللي هي بالإيطالي affair اللي هي نفسها affair اللي هي أحداث جارية علاقات جارية مثل بين الدول زي مثلا قصة Israel and the Emirates. This is current news. This is current affairs. اللي هي العلاقات الحالية. You get the idea? أو الأحداث الحالية. So a current affairs program, it's like the news, but usually they bring this topic which is happening now and they discuss it. So that the Israel and UAE relationship. So there's one episode, 30 minutes, and they talk about this. They have political analysts, and there's a journalist, and there are people who are with this, and then people who are against this, and then people who are fighting, people shouting, people say it's a good thing, people say it's a bad thing, and then reports from the street. You get the idea. So it's a whole program about one issue, or maybe the war in Libya, or maybe the war in the Middle East, or maybe the economy around the world. So there's it's not a documentary, of course, it's a bit different. It's usually related to the news. This is the idea. Okay?
Yes.
So current can also mean now, happening now. Current is usually مجرى هذه لو استعملتها أو تيار if you use it as a noun. But current can also mean happening now. And affairs, it means events, like events or things happening around the world. Affairs. ومرات يستعمل فيها affairs زي علاقات. An affair. It also means a relationship. Okay, so this is one of the new words. And sitcom, can you tell me what it means?
Is comedy program with the same characters every week. Situation comedy.
Do you know the American series Friends?
Yes.
Friends is a sitcom. And any show like Friends is called a sitcom. So you have the same characters, the same people, and they're usually in the same. Maybe they have problems at home, in the cafe. Or Frasier. Do you know the other show, Frasier? The two psychologists, the brothers. It's also a famous sitcom. Do you know it?
No.
It's a bit older than Friends, but this is also a sitcom. So it's a comedy series. This is the meaning of sitcom, okay? So it's a comedy program or a comedy series.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the rest, I think you know all of them, no problem. The last two tips, can you just check the last two tips, please?
Yes. We say the news is not the news are. The news is on at 6 o'clock. We often use on to mean on TV. What time is the football on?
Okay, so what do you understand from the first tip? You forgot the first tip, the one about TV program.
Yes, TV show, US. I don't know what's the meaning that the first.
Okay, so the meaning is that in the UK, the British people usually say TV program.
Yes.
Americans
Program.
sometimes say show, TV show.
TV show. Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The second tip, what did you understand from the second tip?
Yes, we use the verb to be is with the news, not are.
Exactly. So news, it looks like a plural word, but you have to use it in a single way. Use it like it's singular. It's a bit strange, but this is how they use it. You can't say the news are. You have to say the news is. So treat the news like a singular word. Okay?
Okay.
And the last one, I think it's clear. When you say what time is the football on, what time is the news on, right? So of course on, we mean on TV. This is what we mean.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so nothing else is new here, so we can go back and we can check our next question. Okay, so our next question, it says here, write all the words and phrases you can remember in 1 minute. Okay, from the box we were talking about now, how many words can you remember? You don't have to write them, just say them, the ones you remembered. Can you remember?
Yes.
Okay, tell me the ones you remember from the
can
box.
From the box, about sounds.
I mean the box which had TV programs, TV equipment, and TV verbs. Okay, just give me words, the words you can remember. You don't have to say all of them, of course, but just the ones you remember.
Okay, remote control. Remote control and cables or cable for TV.
We also have cable, you're right.
Yes, and show cartoons.
We have cartoons.
We have change the channel.
Okay, correct. Change the channel. It was included.
News. I can maybe, yes. And turn off, turn on.
Right.
Maybe or turn off. And we have but I have
That's all? That's all you remember?
No.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So here it's just like a memory exercise. So these are some of the words. You said cartoon, you said remote control, you said cable, you said change channels. That's all you said. Okay, so no problem. So now we have some questions. In question number 2, here they want you to give some information related to TV. Okay, so the first question, it says, what TV equipment have you got in your home? So from all of this equipment, what equipment do you have at home?
I have a remote control, cable or satellite TV, and DVD player.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And do you have anything else related to television? Do you have maybe what do we call the thing which we use with the remote control? There is something that we use with the receiver. Exactly. Yes. So I'm sure that you have also a receiver. And how do you see television? On what? I mean, how do you watch it?
How do you watching?
Yes.
Yes, I
On.
sit and watching.
Yes, but what's the thing you watch on? What is it called?
TV.
Yeah, exactly. The TV itself, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay, so the TV, or maybe you can say the flat screen or LCD, or it depends on the type. So
yes,
of course you need that if you want to watch television. You can't watch television without a TV, right?
yeah.
Okay, so that's my question. Okay, good. And which types of television programs are popular in your country? And which ones aren't popular? So from the list of programs in the box, I know you can think of other programs,
Yes,
of course.
drama.
Drama, is it popular or not popular or unpopular?
I think popular.
What kind of drama is popular in our country?
Mm, social drama.
Yeah, social. And from which countries is usually, what kind of drama? I mean, from what country is the,
Yes, Egypt.
sorry?
Egypt.
Egyptian drama?
Yes, Egyptian drama. Yes, and الخليج. أنا أعرف اسمه.
You can say Gulf, the Gulf, from the Gulf, the Arab Gulf, usually they say Gulf. Gulf means Khalij. But of course you can't say only Gulf, because in English if you say Gulf معناها أي خليج ما يعرفوكش عايشين تدري. So you can say from the Arab Gulf.
Yes,
So the Arab Gulf. Because Gulf is used, of course, in geography.
yes.
Right? Gulf. Okay, so from the Arab Gulf, we have some drama, some shows. But there's a new drama that has become quite popular. And it's not from Egypt, and it's not from the Arab Gulf. Where is it from?
Syrian.
Syrian drama is also
Yes,
quite popular, especially the historical drama, right?
yes.
But there's a new
And
drama.
Saudi.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's very popular in Libya. But what about,
Okay.
there's another country. It's not in Arabic.
Turkish.
I think Turkish drama is becoming very popular in Libya, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Why do you think it's becoming popular?
Because I think Turkish people have habits like us.
They have some habits like us, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have anything different from us, or exactly the same as us? What do you think?
And the same habits and
Maybe culture,
Diana.
religion?
Yes, religion. I forget it.
Yeah,
Religion and culture and habits.
yeah. Do you
Yes.
think they are religious? Do you know what
What?
religious means?
Yes, Diana.
Religion, Diana, but religious is the adjective.
متدين.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Not all of them, but I think there are some of them are very religious, but some of them not religious.
Okay, I like your reason. Maybe because we share the same culture and maybe some similar social and traditional habits, similar traditions, also maybe similar religion. Maybe this is why Turkish series and Turkish drama has become popular in our country. All right, now let's check the second question, or the third one. The second part of the question, sorry. Which programs aren't popular in Libya? From this list, which shows do you think aren't very popular in Libya?
I think a current affairs program.
Current affairs programs. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And what else? The news.
The news, not popular. Are you sure?
Popular.
No,
Popular.
I'm
You
talking
want
about things which are
not
unpopular.
popular.
Yeah.
Okay. Unpopular, I think documentary.
Documentaries are
Documentary. Yes.
unpopular. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And game show.
Game shows.
Yes.
But there was a game show that was popular, right? Do you remember it?
Mm,
It was a very
yes.
popular.
Yes.
What was
Yes.
it called? Do you remember the name?
No.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with George Perdahi. Do you remember it?
Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
think it was quite popular for a while. Yeah.
Okay. I think maybe a reality TV programs. TV
Mm-hmm.
program.
Okay, so these are not popular in the Arab world, in your
Yes.
opinion.
Yeah.
Why not? Why don't you think they're popular?
Because they don't like to learn more about some things.
Okay, what's the difference between a reality TV program and a documentary?
I think the same, maybe.
Okay, so
Maybe a reality about a reality life, but a documentary, maybe. I don't know.
okay, so I'll take you very quickly to the definition. I think there is a bit of a difference. They're not exactly the same. So here, take a look at the meaning of reality TV, and I think it will become clear. Okay, can you see this? A reality TV
Yeah.
program.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have ordinary people is in it, not actors.
And what about documentary?
Gives information and facts about real situation.
Okay, so can you think of a documentary channel? Do we have a documentary channel?
What?
What channel usually has documentaries on TV,
Yes, Al Jazeera.
for example, or like National Geographic, right?
Yes, yes.
So these are documentary channels, right?
Mm-hmm.
But reality TV is very, very different. A reality program, it's completely different. Do you remember,
Yes.
can you give an example of a reality TV show? Can you think of a reality TV show?
No, I don't have any idea about TV program about reality.
Okay, so a reality TV program is like Arab Star, not Arab Star. What was
Arab's
it
Got
called?
Talent,
No, that's a talent show.
game show,
A game
talent
show,
show.
talent show. No, the reality is different. Reality is like Star Academy. Do you remember Star Academy?
Yes,
When
yes.
they film people in their house and how they have
Mm-hmm.
breakfast and talk together and how they fight, right?
Yes, yeah.
And do you remember there was another famous show on NBC4 called The Biggest Loser?
Yes, yes, الرابح الأكبر. Yes, the
Yeah,
biggest.
yeah, the fat
Yes,
people who lose
the
who lose
biggest.
weight,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So these shows are called reality TV. And also there's another famous show, the one about the Kardashians. Do you know that show?
What is his name?
The Kardashians.
No,
The one
I don't
about
know.
Kim Kardashian and her family. Do you know the show?
No.
All right, so that's also another popular in the US. It's another popular reality TV show. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so reality TV it doesn't mean about real life, no. Because things about real life and about science and discoveries and facts, these are usually called documentaries. You can see them on Al Jazeera documentary or maybe National Geographic. But reality TV show, it's you have real people who go through situations maybe lose weight, or but you know the other show, Survivor. Do you remember it? Another reality TV show where they put 10 people on an island and they live together and they usually fight, and then one of them, each week they fire one of them and 9 are left and something like this. Do you remember it? Survivor.
Yes.
Do you remember it? This is also another kind of
Yes.
reality TV show, because they film them all day, when they're awake, when they're asleep, when they're talking, when they go out, and so on. All right, so so let's go back. So this is the difference between reality TV and documentary. So here in Libya, which you said that documentaries are not very popular, but what about reality TV shows or reality TV programs? Are they popular?
No.
No, not very much.
Yeah. Yes. I think
they're popular.
They like them. Yes, they like.
People like these programs here in Libya.
Yes, I think that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you think of any programs that Libyans don't like? That they're not interested in? You said, I agree with you. First, before we check the meaning, you said they're not interested very much in documentaries, you said, right? About science and facts.
I think sitcoms.
Yes. aren't very popular.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we don't have Arab sitcoms, I think, right? I mean, we don't have the same style in Arab countries. For example, a show like Friends, or do you know the other show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith? It's also an old sitcom. Do you remember it? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
No,
it's like Friends, so it's kind of similar. Okay, maybe I can agree with you. Maybe these aren't very popular here in Libya. Number 3, which TV programs do you like and which ones don't you like? So this is about you.
Yes, I like program about drama
shows or drama programs. You like them? Series, movies?
Yes, and that is all. I don't like TV very much.
So you only like drama?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your least favorite show or least favorite TV program? Something you don't really like. The least favorite, the worst for you. What is it?
Something I don't like it. Or,
something you don't like. Your least favorite. What does it mean when I say least favorite? Because
least favorite?
Yeah, when I say your most, when I say
something I like it.
The opposite. When I say what's your favorite, this is number 1. When I say what's your least favorite, this means the last one.
Yes.
The last one. This is the least. This means you don't like this one. So what's your least favorite?
I think current affairs program. A documentary.
Documentaries, okay.
And a sitcom.
Sitcoms, you don't like them very much.
Yes.
All right, so this is the meaning of least favorite. Least favorite means the last.
Something I don't like.
The last in the list. Okay. So let's move on. So here, the last question, it says, what did you watch on TV last night? Or last weekend, or whenever was the last time you watched TV? What did you watch? The last thing you watched?
A series. I watch a series.
A series? About what?
رأفت الهجان.
So it's an Egyptian series, right?
Yes.
Is it a drama or is it a comedy? What kind of?
Drama. It's a drama.
It's a drama. I think this show is quite popular, but I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it before, but I've heard about it. Do you recommend it?
No.
No? Do you know what recommend means?
No.
Okay, so recommend means if you like something, usually you can recommend it to someone else. So for example, I like let's say Arab's Got Talent, for example. Let's say I like it. So I'll tell you this is a very good show. So you'll say, I've never watched it. I don't know about it. So I will say, I highly recommend it. It means you should watch it next time. You should really watch it. I highly recommend it. So recommend means when you want someone to try something that you've tried because it's good. So if it's good, I will recommend it. I will say this is a good program. Not only for programs, the same thing for restaurants, right? So usually when you read the reviews, do you know what review means? A review?
A review, yes.
Yeah, so for example, you have a restaurant, okay? So on page, so you check their page on Facebook. So you start reading the reviews. So one of them has 5 stars. One of the customers says, this restaurant is very good. The food is very tasty. The prices are good. I highly recommend it. Means good. Maybe you check one of the customers, he has 1 star. This is a bad restaurant. They're always late. I don't recommend this. So what does it mean recommend here?
تقييم أو أذكرك.
زي كأنه بالعربي تقول ننصحك به. احنا نقول ننصحك به. زي مثلا رأفت هجان لو أنت عجبك تقولي لي مش عادي بكره ننصحك تتفرج عليه. I recommend you watch it. I recommend you check it. So they sometimes use this. So because you said it's a nice series, so I asked you, do you recommend it? هل تنصحي أنني نشوفه? Do you recommend it?
Yes, yes.
What is it about?
It's about a man. He's نسيت التعبير عنها. جاسوس.
Spy. He's a spy.
Spy, yes, for Egypt country. And he traveled to Israel and lived there, and he lie on people there, and he made himself Israeli.
An Israeli citizen.
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
And yes, and he give information to his country about Israel and what they do.
But I heard, I'm not sure if this is true or not. I heard someone say that this show, of course, is not real. And the only reason Egypt made this show is because they lost the war against Israel. So they were sad. So they wanted to create a hero.
Yes, I heard that. Yes.
Do you think, I don't know if this is true, of course, or not. I think it's a little funny.
Because what happened is not believable. You can't believe what they do.
Yeah. So maybe it's just a drama for entertainment, for fun.
Yes.
But you don't think it's real, in your opinion?
Yes.
I see. Okay. So that's interesting. That's good. Now we're going to do a little quiz, a little TV quiz, okay? So here it says, do the quiz, put a tick. Of course, there is a quiz, by the way, in the book, but after Unit 6, at Unit 6, which is like the midterm, there will be a quiz, okay? So now we are in Unit 4C, so we still don't have a quiz. Anyways, let's do number 3, exercise 3. Did you get my point here? I was saying after Unit 6, you will have a quiz, like a midterm. Malak, are you there?
Yes, but I didn't understand you.
You didn't understand me?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see the unit?
Some question, yes.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about something separate. I'm talking about this book and the course.
Yes.
After Unit 6, there's a midterm exam. Because after
Yes.
Unit 6, if you finish Unit 6 and you do the exam, I'll send you, of course, the exam, and you'll do it at home, you send it back to me, and I'll mark it, okay? So if you pass the exam and you have a good grade, A, B, C, whatever, okay? 90%,
Yeah.
95, 80, 85, whatever. This means you completed pre-intermediate A. And now your level is pre-intermediate B. And of course, we will continue normally in the course. But after Unit 6, there's a like an exam. Okay? Do you get my point?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect the course. The course moves on naturally, normally. But this is like evaluation. So now it means your level is not pre-intermediate A. Now your level is pre-intermediate B. Because this book from Unit 6, from Unit 7 to Unit 12, it's pre-intermediate B. From Unit 1 to Unit 6, pre-intermediate A. This is how the book works. All right?
Okay.
Okay, so this is a separate topic. All right, so here in this question, because I read the quiz, so I remembered the midterm quiz, the midterm exam. All right, so can you read the question here in red? What does it say, the title in red here?
Are you a telly addict?
What does this mean?
I don't know.
What does the word telly mean? What do you think it means, the word telly?
I don't know.
Can you guess? What do you think it means? Read the first two questions on the list here. I think you will find out.
Do you watch TV for more than 20 hours a week? Maybe استبيان.
Okay, this is, yes, this is like a questionnaire, yes. But what is it about? About what?
About TV.
About TV. So maybe telly means
something about TV, about series or movie or.
Actually, telly means television.
Yes.
In Britain, the British people, they like to say telly. Okay? Especially بالذات الإنجليز. So the British people, they sometimes say telly. I like to watch the telly. Do you like to watch the telly? What shows do you see on the telly? So telly, television, okay? It's the same meaning. So صح زي ما قلتي في استبيان, we have some questions. Let's answer these questions, and we will just use tick or cross. So we're going to use tick or cross, and we're going to compare between your answers, my answers, and Tim's answers in the CD, in the track. Okay, so let me just move a little bit, move the page. Okay, good. Okay, so now we have three columns. So one for you, one for me, I'm your partner, and one for Tim. And we want to compare the answers. Okay, can you read the first question, please?
Okay. Do you watch TV for more than 20 hours a week? No.
Okay, do you know how many 20 hours a week is?
Yes.
How many hours per day? Less than 3.
Maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, less than 3. It's between 2 to 3 hours a day. Do you watch television 2 to 3 hours a day?
No. No.
You don't watch 2 to 3 hours a day?
No.
Okay.
Maybe 1 hour, maybe not.
Okay, so for you, it's no. And for me also, no. Okay, I don't watch that much. Have you ever watched TV all night?
Maybe at the past, but now, no.
Yeah, here, even in the past. Even if you've done it just once, even if you did this once,
okay, yeah.
All right, so yes, I think I can say yes too. So yes, Y is for yes. Okay, do you ever study or work with the TV on?
No.
All right, so the same for me. I don't do this either. When I work or study, TV is not on. Have you got a TV in your bedroom or in the kitchen?
Yes, in the bedroom, yes.
All right, so.
But in the kitchen, no.
Okay, so I've got one in the bedroom and there's one in the kitchen. Okay, do you always have to have the remote control? Do you always have to have the remote control? What does the question mean? Do you always have to have the remote control?
Maybe in your hand.
Yes.
Remote control in your hand.
This is the meaning.
No.
Okay. So for me also, no, I don't. Okay. Do you ever have dinner in front of the TV?
Yes.
I think I've done this before too. So yes for me as well. Do you often download TV programs or watch them online?
Yes.
Okay, the same for me. I do this a lot. Maybe very much actually. Okay, have you ever missed something important because you wanted to watch TV?
Yes.
What is it? Can you think of it? Can you think of a time?
Yes, maybe in Ramadan. I like to watch series on TV, and sometimes I forget or missing a pan on a fire on a stove.
So you once forgot the pan on the stove?
Yes.
What happened to the food? Did you burn all of it?
Burn, yes, of course, but I have a lot of time to make a new.
Okay. So this happened to you before. I don't think this happened to me before, because usually with me, because if I'm downloading or if I see it on the computer, I can just pause, I can stop it, right? It's easier on the computer, but on television you can't stop it, so it's difficult maybe. So this hasn't happened to me before.
I think now the light is not like before. Maybe that's the reason to download series or electricity is off.
Correct.
Sometimes, yes.
But for me, I've been doing this for a very long time. I enjoy downloading things because I'm in control. I can choose what I want to watch. On television, I don't choose what to watch.
Yes, now I'm too like that, like you.
Yeah.
Because no electricity is not good.
Correct.
Maybe that's the reason for me.
True. And also when you download it on your phone, I mean, when you download the series, you can even copy it to your phone and you can just watch it on your phone, right? So it's very convenient. It's very easy.
Yes.
Okay, so now we are going to compare our answers, your answers and mine. We are going to compare them with Tim, okay? So we're going to listen to Tim here in exercise 4. It says, Mel and Tim are flatmates. All right, so they are flatmates. Let's listen to Tim's answers to the quiz and put a tick or a cross in the Tim column. So we're going to listen to a chat or a conversation between Mel and Tim. I think Mel, maybe she's his friend or flatmate or something. So she's going to ask him about these questions and we're going to write the answers. Okay, so let's go to the track and let's find out. So this is CD track 46.
Is it okay if I turn on the TV for a bit?
I've got a better idea. Let's do this quiz. It's about telly addicts.
Me? I don't watch TV very often.
Yeah, right. OK, let's find out if you're a telly addict. Here's the first question. Do you watch TV for more than 20 hours a week?
Well, I always watch the football and...
Okay, sorry, I stopped. I think maybe for after each one, do you have a pencil and paper in front of you? Maybe?
Yes,
Okay.
I write. Yes.
All right, this way it's easy. So just write tick cross on your page. Number 1, tick cross. Number 2, tick cross. Right? It's easier.
Okay.
So after the recording, we can check. And if you need me to repeat it, of course I will. So let's repeat it again.
On the TV for a bit.
I've got a better idea. Let's do this quiz. It's about telly addicts.
Me? I don't watch TV very often.
Yeah, right. OK, let's find out if you're a telly addict. Here's the first question. Do you watch TV for more than 20 hours a week?
Well, I always watch the football and the news, of course, and I enjoy watching films.
And you always watch at least one soap opera every day?
Yeah, okay. So I probably do watch TV for 20 hours a week.
20 hours a day, more like. OK, question 2. Have you ever watched TV all night?
No, I don't think I have. Not all night, anyway.
OK, next question. Do you ever study or work with the TV on?
No, never. You know I can't work if there's any noise.
And question 4. Have you got a TV in your bedroom or in the kitchen?
No, I haven't. You know that.
Right. Question 5. Do you always have to have the remote control?
Yes, I do, actually.
Yes, most of the men I know always have to have the remote.
Oh, I don't know about that. I spend most of my time looking for it.
Yes, that's true. OK, on to the next question. Do you ever have dinner in front of the TV?
If I'm on my own, then yes, of course I do. Doesn't everyone?
You're not doing very well, are you? Question 7. Do you often download TV programmes or watch them online?
Well, I don't download programmes very often, but I watch a lot of programmes online. You know, when I'm away from home or in a hotel.
So that's a yes. OK, last one. Have you ever missed something important because you wanted to watch TV?
Yes. Once. A few years ago, I didn't go to a friend's wedding because I wanted to watch a football match.
Tim?
But it was the World Cup final.
Right. And that's more important than a wedding, is it?
Oh, do I really have to answer that? So, how did I do?
Well, you get 1 point for each tick, so that's, let's see.
Okay. Let's see Tim's answers. So what did he have for number 1?
Number 1 is yes.
You're right. Okay, so number 1 is yes. Number 2?
And number 2, no.
Number 3?
Number 3, no. 4, no. And 5, yes. And 6, yes. Number after that, yes.
And the last one?
And the last one, yes.
Correct. All right. So do you think Tim is a telly addict?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I think he is. He has more yeses than us. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5 yeses. We have 1, 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe Tim is more addicted. What does it mean, addict? When we say someone
I don't know.
Okay, what happens if someone uses cocaine for 2 or 3 times? What happens to him?
Yes.
He becomes
He
he can't live without it, right?
yes.
So he wants to use it. He wants, I want cocaine now, right? This is called addiction. Addiction. So what does addiction mean in English, in Arabic? Addiction in Arabic. And how do we say someone is addicted to something in Arabic? If you can't stay without coffee, what do we say?
إدمان.
Correct. So here we're discussing being addicted to television. This is the idea. Okay. All right. So we can move on to our next exercise. Let's go on. So it says here. So we have another sort of linking exercise. All right. So here we have the R. All right. Okay, so here there are two sounds, okay? So it says if a word ends with one of these sounds, these four sounds, of course these are all vowel sounds, okay? So if you have one of these words and the next word starts with a vowel, we often link them with an R sound. So for example, like here, okay. Is it okay? No, not this one, sorry. Like here. That ends with an and then E and then U sound. The next word starts with a vowel. So we have an R. It starts with a vowel, we have an E. All right, so here what we want to notice is that sometimes in some words which end with the letter R, for example, if you have an R sound, so that, and then you have a vowel sound in the next word. So for example, the first sentence here, it says, if I turn on the TV for a bit, so here for ra, so there's between the R and the A, there's an R sound, for a bit, right? So we don't say for a bit, because usually in English, the for is, especially the R in some British accents, it's silent, right? So you say for. If I turn on the TV for. But here, because we have a bit, so the R becomes clear, for a bit, for a bit. The same thing here again. I've got a better idea. So the R becomes more clearer than usual. This clearer than usual. This is what I'm trying to say. So this is for the letter R. And also it says if you end with a vowel sound, and the next word starts with a vowel, you also have a y sound. J, the phonetic J is y. So here we say, is it okay if I turn on the TV? So we link that okay with if. So it says, is it okay if? Is it okay if? So it's like there's a Y sound here. Is it okay if? And the same thing here. It's about tele-addicts. Not tele-addicts, tele-addicts. Do you get the idea? It's just linking, only linking, okay?
Yes.
So I'm going to play the track 46 again. So I want you to listen to the first part of the conversation, just the first part, okay? And I want you to see how they link the R, how they link the Y sound, and also I'd like you to listen to how they link the what sound we talked about earlier. Remember the W sound, when we link the W sound comes out. All right, so let's do this. Let's go to track 46.
Is it okay if I turn on the TV for a bit?
I've got a better idea. Let's do this quiz. It's about tele-addicts.
Me? I don't watch TV very often.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's find out if you're a tele-addict. Here's the first question. Do you watch...
Okay, is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So here they want us to check listen to the conversation again and notice the linking sounds. I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. Do you want to do it? Would you like to do it, or should we move on?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Do it, or okay, move on.
Okay, we do it.
All right. So let's go to the track. So let's go to the script. So let's go to page 156. Let's go. So let's see. This way we can see the linking with our eyes, and we can hear it from the track. So 157. So we want track 46. There's track 46. All right, here it is. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in.
Just a minute, okay?
Take your time.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay, welcome back.
Yes,
So here we are just going to, we're just going to listen and follow the linking here. I think you can see the links between the words. So let me just explain it. If you see a little J letter, can you see the little J letter here in the beginning? Is it okay if you see the little J sound?
yes.
So the J in phonetics, it's not J, it's a ya, it's a Y, it's a letter Y. So this means you will hear, is it okay, yeah? Is it okay, if, okay, yeah? So there's this link. The R is clear, for a bit. And then we have the W we talked about earlier, like here in the end. Have you ever watched? Can you see this? Have you ever? Do you see it?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to play the track. So just follow and pay attention to the linking. That's it, okay?
Okay.
Let's do this.
TV for more than 20 hours a week?
Track 46. Is it okay if I turn on the TV for a bit?
I've got a better idea. Let's do this quiz. It's about telly addicts.
Me? I don't watch TV very often.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's find out if you're a telly addict. Here's the first question. Do you watch TV for more than 20 hours a week?
Well, I always watch the football and the news, of course, and I enjoy watching films.
And you always watch at least one soap opera every day?
Yeah, okay. So I probably do watch TV for 20 hours a week.
20 hours a day, more like. Okay, question 2. Have you ever watched TV all night?
No, I don't think I have. Not all night, anyway.
Okay, next question. Do you ever study or work with the TV on?
No, never. You know I can't work if there's any noise.
And question 4. Have you got a TV in your bedroom or in the kitchen?
No, I haven't. You know that.
Right. Question 5. Do you always have to have the remote control?
Yes, I do, actually.
Yes, most of the men I know always have to have the remote.
Oh, I don't know about that. I spend most of my time looking for it.
Yes, that's true. OK, on to the next question. Do you ever have dinner in front of the TV?
If I'm on my own, then yes, of course I do. Doesn't everyone?
You're not doing very well, are you? Question 7. Do you often download TV programmes or watch them online?
Well, I don't download programmes very often, but I watch a lot of programmes online. You know, when I'm away from home or in a hotel.
So that's a yes. OK, last one. Have you ever missed something important because you wanted to watch TV?
Yes. Once, a few years ago, I didn't go to a friend's wedding because I wanted to watch a football match.
Tim?
But it was the World Cup final.
Right. And that's more important than a wedding, is it?
Oh, do I really have to answer that? So, how did I do?
Well, you get 1 point for each tick, so that's, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can clearly see that some words are linked, of course. So this is what they want you to pay attention to, just the linking, that's all. Okay, let's go back. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, not this one. So we can continue. We can go on. So we can do number 6. All right, so this is nice. So here we have some reading, and then we have some questions. Okay, so first of all, let's answer these questions before we read, and then we'll check the answers. So let's start with guessing. We just want to guess. The first question, they want you to guess, how much TV does a typical American family watch every day? In your opinion, what do you think? How much TV does an American family watch daily?
I don't know.
How many hours per day?
Maybe 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours a day. And who watches more TV in the UK? Do you think men or do you think women?
I think women.
What about ads? How many ads do American children see on TV each year, every year? What does ads mean?
Maybe tolls or
Have you heard of the word advert? Advertisement?
advertisement. Yes, yes.
What does it mean, advertisement? Can you explain it in English?
I think maybe it's something exciting people, something when someone go to some place and do something very great and leave something very great. Maybe it's advertise.
I think
Maybe you mean something on TV to show and explain what is it and short time.
correct. And what should you
Yes.
do when you see it? Why do companies put ads on television? What's the point?
Because they want more money, more people to watch it.
Correct. Usually companies put ads on TV because they want to sell you something. So you have Pantene showing you a beautiful girl with great hair, or maybe you have a Coca-Cola ad and they're showing you hot weather, and then you have a cold Coca-Cola, right?
Yeah.
These are called ads. So ad or advert or advertisement, it's the same word, but sometimes they say ads, they sometimes say adverts, they sometimes say advertisement, and they sometimes advertisement. And they sometimes say commercial. Have you heard of the word commercials? TV commercial?
No.
So the same thing, a TV commercial is when they show you a product, like, look at these vitamins. They're very good, they're excellent. And they have all the vitamins you need. If you take one pill, you become very strong and you won't get sick anymore. This is safe for you and your children, right? This is an example of I want you to buy this. You get the idea. So this is an advertisement. Yes. I'm advertising this product. I want you to buy it. I want the company to make money because they pay me so I can help sell their product. You get the idea?
Yes.
So in Arabic, what is it?
ترويج.
ترويج, دعاية, correct, yes. النشاط نفسه ترويج, advertisement. But the clip they show on television, this is called the ad, a TV ad. Okay? So a TV ad is the clip you see on television that shows you the product they want you to see. Do you get the idea?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So in your opinion, how many ads do American children see on television each year? What do you think? How many?
Maybe 5 times, maybe, or
every year.
Every year. How much TV typical American family watch every day?
No, here we're doing number 3 now.
Yes, how many ads American children see on TV every year? Maybe 115.
150, maybe. It's a guess. Don't know. Maybe. Right? Okay. Now, number 4. How many TV murders do they see before they're 18?
How many TV murders do? I don't know, but I think very much.
You think a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do they mean by TV murders here? What do they mean, TV murders? What do you think?
TV murders, maybe killer, maybe think, maybe TV kill the thing of people, thinking of people.
Okay, so actually TV murders here, they mean murder on a show, on a program. Not real murder, but maybe murder in a drama series, maybe on the news, maybe in a movie, maybe in a documentary about crime. You get the idea? So
yes.
This is what we mean. Okay, the last question. What is TV turn-off week, do you think? What's this TV turn-off week? What do you think this is?
Maybe TV turn off 1 week, 1 weekend, or
Is it? Do you think it's just a weekend, or do you think it's a whole week?
Or all when the students are in school, or in business, or in work.
Okay, maybe. Okay, so now we're going to read the article which answers these questions. So I'd like you to read this article and then we can find out the actual answers for these questions, okay? So here you go, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can read the whole article. Okay, can you read all of it now?
Okay.
Maybe you need to zoom in a little bit with your phone. So when you finish reading, let me know so I can show you the questions again, okay?
Okay.
So take your time, read this and find out. Have you finished?
Just a minute.
Okay, take your time.
Yes, I finished.
All right. Okay. What do you think of the numbers? Are you surprised? Are you shocked by the numbers?
Yes, yes.
So how close were your guesses to the actual numbers?
No, it is very different what I think.
Yes, me too. Yes, I was also wrong about the guesses when I first read this article. Okay, so now let's check the questions again. So how much TV does a typical American family watch every day?
6 hours and 47 minutes every
Right.
day.
Correct. So that's a lot, right? Imagine that means
Yes.
1/4 of the day. About one
Yeah.
quarter of the day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who watches more television in the UK, men or women? And the answer was
Men. Men.
that's
My
surprising.
answer was women.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Why do you think men watch more television, in your opinion?
Maybe the man is in the house and not work.
Do you think this is true? Do you think men are at home? They don't work in the UK?
I think it's because 27 hours a week, I think a lot.
But what if men watch something that women don't? what do young men in the UK like to watch a lot?
Maybe the women have something to do.
Maybe, but if you remember Tim, when his flatmate Mel was asking him, he said, I always
Yes.
watch the football, right?
Yeah,
And
maybe
how,
that's the reason.
maybe, and how long is a football match? An
Yes,
hour and a
maybe.
half, a full football match.
Yes.
So if you watch just one match, that's an hour and a half.
Yes.
So it's quite long. So imagine if you watch more than one match per day.
But a woman is I think it's a lot time to see 24. It's not different a lot from
Yeah,
a man.
yeah. The difference isn't too big, right?
Yes.
27 and 24. It's not a very big difference. I
Yes.
agree. I agree. I think these numbers are. And imagine the numbers here in Libya, because the UK and the US people work a lot, right? So imagine these numbers in Libya. Do you think they are much more longer hours,
No.
or the same, or less?
No, no. Maybe 8 hours a week, maybe 10 hours a week.
You think? Maybe because of electricity now. Yes.
Yes. No, I think about me, I don't like TV, and maybe 1 hour, or maybe not.
But
Yes, I don't like TV.
is this typical in Libya? Is this normal in Libya not to like TV?
Yes, I think because maybe telephone, or because we have phones and internet, I think more than TV.
Yeah, maybe. All right, okay. What about the number of ads that children see on television? What do you think? How many?
Yes, television. I think 2000, 20,000 adverts a year.
Wow, that's a huge number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 20,000 adverts per year.
Yeah.
And what about the number of murders, TV murders per year? Per year, not per year.
For
Until
40,000 murderers
40.
adverts.
Yeah, 40,000 TV murders before the children reach 18. So it
Yeah.
means they're not even adults, right? They're children, and they
Yes.
see all this violence and all this murder.
That's very bad.
That's very bad. That's very frightening, right? I think that's a frightening thought, like it said
Yes.
here. Okay, now what about a good solution for this problem? What is TV turn-off week? TV turn-off week. What is this?
Yes, TV. I think it is every April and September.
What happens in every?
People they turn off TV.
For how long?
Maybe 2 months.
2 months off?
Or no?
I don't think so.
Turn off a week. TV turn off a week. It means every April and September.
You mean
people do.
the whole of April and the whole of September, all of it?
Yes, maybe.
Are you sure?
I think that, yes. Or maybe 1 week.
So it's 1 week in April and another week in September, right?
Yes.
So it's only for 1 week each. It's not for the whole month. I think that would be too much for people. I don't think they can go on, especially television addicts. I think it would be hard for them to go to live without a TV for a month. Very hard, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now I want you to see. We still have other questions. Okay. Now before we go to the other questions, I just want you to see the difference between how we use the verbs with the adjectives with ing and the adjectives with ed. So let's leave question 7 now. Let's just check question 8 very quickly. It says, look at the adjectives in bold. So do you see the bold words? Exciting, relaxing, tired, boring,
Yes,
interesting,
yes.
surprised, frightening, annoyed, worried. So these are the adjectives we have in the article. So it says here, let's complete the rules. When should we use adjectives with ed, and when should we use adjectives with ing? So the first rule says we use ed or ing, which one, to describe how people feel. And the second one, it says we use ed or ing adjectives to describe the thing, situation, place, or person that causes the feeling. What do you think? Let's start with exciting, for example, or relaxing. So it says TV programs can be exciting or relaxing. So here we used an ing adjective. Did we use it to describe how people feel, or did we use it to describe the thing or the situation or the place or the person that causes the feeling?
I think we use ed adjectives to describe how people feel.
Can you give me an example?
Yes, like tired, you're tired. And
You're
feeling
tired.
about
Very good. What about you may be surprised? Again, it's about you, right?
Yes.
And the same thing here. Many people are annoyed. So it's about them. They are annoyed. And the same thing here. If you see worried, what's written in front of it? They are worried. So this means your answer is right. So if we want to talk about how people feel, you, they, we, right? We use ed adjectives. So I'm bored, you're bored, he's bored, we're bored. Because we saw a boring TV program. You get the idea?
Yes.
This is the difference between ed adjectives and ing adjectives. And this was the question we started with in the beginning of the lesson, if you remember. To get the idea?
Yeah.
So you can also say, I'm very interested in this film because it has interesting actors. Right?
Yes.
So the thing that makes us feel whatever, the thing is with an ing, and that what the people feel is ed. This is the general idea. All right?
Yes.
So this is the main difference between ed and ing program. I'd like you to do number 10 as homework. Okay, because number 10, you have to choose ed or ing adjective.
Okay.
To get the idea. So here in number 2, you have to choose which one. So they give you the beginning, and the adjectives, by the way, are the same adjectives you have here in the story. So exciting, relaxing, tired, boring, right? But sometimes you have to change. Maybe exciting, maybe excited. Maybe relaxing, maybe relaxed. Maybe tired, maybe tiring. Boring, bored. Interesting, interested. Surprised, surprising, right? So you need to choose which form, the ed form or the ing form. You have to decide, depending on the sentence. You get the idea?
Yeah.
All right, so this means number 10, you'll need to do this as homework, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I think that's all for today, and hopefully I'll see you again. I'll catch you on Monday, okay?
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right then, you're welcome. See you then.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye.